Myself Gunjan is here with the new chapter from an alien handbook of class 7, and the chapter is The Cop and the Anthem. So let's start it. Chapter 4 of An Alien Hand is a short story named The Cop and the Anthem, which is written by a famous American short story writer by the name of William Sidney Porter. But this writer goes by his pen name known to all as O. Henry. And some key points are here. And main character of this chapter is Soapy. The story is all about Soapy's character. Soapy is a homeless and jobless man. Winter is approaching and Soapy needs to find a place to stay. Soapy decides at last. Soapy does his best to be on the wrong side of law. He tries 3 tricks, all in vain. He has a fear that no cop will ever catch him. Soapy tries to get arrested twice again but fails. Soapy is reminded of his childhood home and mother and resolves to turn his life around for good. Feeling an arm on his shoulder, Soapy finds a cop with whom he gets into trouble. So let's start. The story begins with the third person's point of view about a man named Soapy. He lives in Madison Square, an area in New York known to have a lot of homeless people. Soapy is dirty and unkempt. Unkempt means not tidy, untidy, and is very negative in his demeanor in general. Soapy realizes that winter season is approaching because of the few signs like the birds flying south, the desire of the people to buy warm clothes, warm coats, and the shivers that the cold brings to one's body. Soapy has stuffed newspaper in his thin coat and pants for warmth, but those are not enough in the cold weather and will definitely not be when winter actually arrives. And Soapy is a lazy and proud character. He needs a place to go for the winter, or he wouldn't be able to survive in the New York cold. He has options like shelter homes, which provide a place to stay for the homeless of the city, but he doesn't want to go there also. The reason for this is his pride. He knows he will have to contribute to the shelter and clean himself up. He also knows that the social workers will ask questions about his life. Even if these questions are so that they could help him, he finds this extremely personal and obstructive. The other opinion which he chooses every year is to go to a prison. Yes, he wants to go to a prison. This option is to commit some petty crime so that the judge would send him to jail or for a few months at Blackwell's Island prisons, where he can live in warmth with food for winter months. Soapy wants to go to Blackwell Island prison for the cold winter months for shelter. He knows that to achieve that, he would have to commit some type of crime. He knows the best and the most fulfilling way to achieve his goal is to eat at a very fancy restaurant and later tell them that he doesn't have any money. That act would get him to place he wants in no time. This plan backfires when the waiter at the fancy Broadway's restaurant recognizes Soapy to be a poor homeless man because of the state of his shoes. He gets gently but firmly led out of the hotel. He tries again by throwing a rock at a glass window. Hearing the noise, a cop does come immediately but doesn't suspect Soapy of the crime. His logic is that the person who would throw a stone at a window would not stand crime. And so Soapy's second attempt at completing his goal goes without fruit. He attempts again when he sees another restaurant. This restaurant is not so fancy as the first one, and the food is not that good, but it would get him arrested anyway, so it would do so. Thinking that, he enters the restaurant and orders a large meal. After eating, when he says that he doesn't have money to pay the bill, the manager and the waiter of the restaurant throw him out harshly instead of calling the police. Thus, this attempt fails too. Soapy desperately wants to get arrested. It is the only way, according to him, to seek shelter and survive in relative comfort during winter. Otherwise, he would have to swallow his pride and get his life together again and ask for help at local shelters. Thus, when the 3-month Three most comfortable and efficient ways to get arrested go without any result. He feels depressed and frightened. For Soapy, now prison seems like a happy dream which could not be achieved. He looks at the people in fur coats and decides not to give up just yet. Soapy decides to try and get arrested again. His desire to live a comfortable winter in prison drives him to attempt getting arrested a few more times. An idea strikes him as he sees some cops in the front of a big theater. He starts acting as if he is drunk and making loud gestures and lot of noises. He wants to be arrested for causing a nuisance. The policemen assume he is drunk college kid and ignore his antics. They have ordered to do so. He tries again by stealing an umbrella from a man nearby. When the man catches him, Soapy asks him to call the police. It turns out that the umbrella did not belong to that man either and was left by someone. The man thinks Soapy was the owner of the umbrella and apologizes to him. This try goes to waste. Soapy walks by his childhood home and looks at the lights inside. He feels nostalgic and is reminded of his childhood days, which were innocent when he did not know the harsh realities of the world and had his mother to protect and love him. Being reminded of his mother wakes his conscience, and Soapy decides to turn his life around for the better. He decides to clean up his act and approach the man who had once offered him a job. He wants to lead a life that his mother would be proud of and work hard. He wants to achieve this goal and lead a normal life again. He wants to have a home and a job again. He wants to make an honest living and stop being lazy and useless. Soapy is looking at his old house and living in the memories of good old days. Soapy wants to have a good honest life with a job where he can work hard and achieve something in his life. At the exact moment Soapy feels a hand on his shoulder, he turns around to find a cop looking at him with suspicion. From the perspective of the police officer, Soapy is a man who could be planning to rob the house he is looking at. When he asks Soapy what he was doing in the neighborhood, Soapy, who is now righteous, start to argue, which is a bad idea. The cop leads him away, and the next day the judges send him to 3 months in prison on Blackwell's Island. Thank you.